Guys, today the plan is very simple. I'm going to be showing you how to hit level 100 on ARK in less than a day. This is actually a two-part series, where the first part is going to require you to run an island note run. If you don't have to know how to do that, no worries. Go check out my past video where I show you all the steps and how to do it step by step in this video in order to hit level 100 and to do it fast. First things first, you're going to need to find yourself on the island. First things first, I just spawned in. I'm currently right outside of Swamp Cave. That could have been bad because somebody has turrets set up right here. Hopefully this run doesn't get canceled early because of that. So, you're going to need a few things to run this. First things first, you're going to need a Megatherium. It's a very simple raise. All you need to do is put them in a trap, knock them out, and feed them berries, and you'll be able to get the tame no problem. In order to show you actually how easy this is, I'm going to be running a Megatherium with only 2,000 health left. Now, whenever you enter Swamp Cave, it's actually filled with poison and gas that can knock you out and leave you vulnerable to any of the creatures or monsters that are inside. In order to combat this, however, you can bring either two sets of gear. You could bring a full set of scuba, which is unlocked at level 81, or you can build a full set of ghillie with a gas mask. This prevents you from suffering the effects of the gas inside the cave. You can technically run this on anything, but a Megatherium is much better because it has the bug buff. It has a bug buff, which means whenever it attacks something, it gets a buff to its damage as long as it is an insect, which makes it very easy to run this cave. So, with that being said, I'm just going to show you how to run this, and I will also show you later on how to get the 4x notes before going into this cave to speed up the process that much quicker. So before you enter the cave, you're going to want to get on all your gear. Here, you see I have a scuba mask, ghillie gauntlets, and yes, even flippers. If you don't have a full set, you will not have the proper protection in order to prevent yourself from passing out. So, I'm going to take my Megatherium, and this is the first spot where you throw everything out. Right here is completely fine, just throw it out. Keep in mind it has 2k health, see how bloody he is? That is how easy this is, and I'm going to show you. I always bring another gun with me for whenever I need to attack Arthropleuros. If you just attack them raw, you're going to have a really hard time dealing with it, because it will do a lot of damage to your Megatherium, which is why you're going to want a gun with you. Alright, so these are mainly what you're looking for. This is what's going to give you all your levels, all the Magnura. Super easy. And look at that. Tons of XP. This is actually my second time running through this cave because I just missed it at level 99. But now that you can see, I just started again. I just hit level 100, which is awesome. And now we have the beautiful heavy turrets. But I'm not going to stop here because I want to show you guys just how easy it is to run this full cave. As long as you move slowly but surely, go ahead and just attack things, and that is going to make it so that everything aggroes onto you in the room, and you just keep swiping at it. Very simple. Oh, there's an Arthropleuros right there I've been attacking this whole time. Didn't realize because I was talking to you guys. Got a little bit of lag there. There are certain portions in here. Oh, slot capped already. Where you're going to have trouble moving through tight spaces. That's okay though. There are also notes that are inside the cave in order for you to get 2x, but it's much better to just get the 4x before you even enter. It'll make your life a lot easier. But this is raw. This is just on 1 time, so imagine the amount of experience that you're going to be getting if you actually have a note on. There are certain portions where you do have to cryopod your tame, which can be a little sketchy, but as long as you're confident with it, you should be fine. I don't worry about killing the Achantinas. You can if you want to, just to make sure you get everything. So right here, sometimes you have to cryopod. I've been able to slip through once or twice, but if you find yourself not being able to wiggle through, just go ahead and cryopod, and you'll be able to get your way through absolutely no problem. So let me try and slide through if it's at all possible. And if it's not letting me today, that's fine. I'll just have to wait the 130 seconds for the cryo timer to be done, and I can get to it. And if you want to speed up the process, you can always just hit something through here and clear this room while you're waiting for your timer, like so. The moment you attack basically anything in the room, it'll start drawing everything towards you. So just make sure that your stam is looking good and that you're able to deal with any type of torpor. Basically everything in this cave's objective is to just knock you out and make you run out of stam. Alright, let me get this. Come on, buggy boy. They can be so annoying sometimes. There we go. Sometimes you can slip through, so I'm just going to try to for the next 90 seconds, if at all possible. Keep in mind there are a lot of leeches in here, so sometimes you might have to dismount in order to get off and pick the leech off of your team. Very, very simple. Once we get out of here, I'll show you guys all the 4x nodes you can get to basically quadruple the amount of XP that you're going to be getting, which will make you level like crazy. So let me just keep going for this for another 60 seconds or so. If I can't slip through, which I have been able to twice before, but if I can't, it's okay. You can always just cryopod as long as nothing's aggroed onto you into the room. If we take a look at our scuba, we're still doing pretty good. I brought 2 sets with me. That's confident because I know how to run the cave. Gas mask are much better. If you're able to take a gas mask and a full set of ghillie, you'll be chilling, but you will find that at much higher levels. I actually got lucky and pulled one from a Gen 2 drop, so just an idea if it's something that you guys stumble across, so you don't have to worry about being level 81 for getting a full set of scuba. 20 seconds left and we'll be moving into the next room. It just does not seem to want to be squeezing me through today, so let me hop on off and give this bad boy a cryo real quick. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now just throw them out in the next room. No worries. Hop on. Keep in mind there are a lot of leeches in the water. So there's actually 2 paths you can take here. You can take the left path, which you can sometimes squeeze through, or the right path, which is usually what I go for towards clearing first, because you can technically wrap back around to it in the cave later, but it's just much easier to fit through. So be careful of all the leeches in here because they will absolutely suck the blood. And we entered here with 2k health, and we currently have 1.7 on the Megatherium. So I'd say this is going pretty successful so far. Remember, like I said earlier, whenever you attack one, usually they all start running towards you. So just keep that in mind. So I hit the one. There they come. And watch the screen go yellow. And watch that XP bar in the bottom right just fill back up. It's beautiful. Like clockwork, baby. Nice, simple, and easy. There's a ton behind me. Holy cow, guys. There we go. All right. Let's kill that. Here they come. And see how high all of these Meganeura are leveled? That's actually what gives you so much experience, is because they're such high level. And then if you want to clear everything else out in here, you certainly can. I'll run that for you just so you can see really how easy it is if you do want to do a full clear of Swamp Cave. Just make sure you're staying conscious of your scuba. The last thing you want is to get knocked out. There's this little hole right here. You might be tempted to run through there, but don't worry, you don't have to. You'll actually come back. Alright, come on, Arthro. Come on. I know you're chilling on the water. Alright, homie does not want to cooperate with me right now. There we go. Show me that. Titanoboa is a little smarter than the Arthro. Keep in mind the Arthro, if you are riding a different tame, they actually can't shoot off your armor while you're on the Megatherium. But if you ride smaller tames like Thylos or stuff like that, they will shoot your armor off and will make the process 1,000 times more complicated. So just do yourself a favor and get a Megatherium. Alright, come on. Oh, more bugs, more bugs. And remember, this is just a base stat. I think this was a level 100 whenever I tamed it. So this is very, very easy to do. Come on. Black weight already. That's so insane. You fill up pretty quick in this cave. See the leeches all swimming towards me? I actually have a lot of leeches on me right now. Whenever the room is clear, you can always just jump right off and take the leech off of your tame. And boom, they are no longer a problem. So let me turn on around. And now we are currently at 1.5k health. Let me come on over here. Drop those bad boys. Give us another level in there. Bam, 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 bam. Bum, 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 bum. Remember, just keep an eye on your stam, guys. That's super, super important. See how weird the aggro is on things in this cave? Like, I'm right next to this Titanoboa, and it's just, don't care. Does not care. Let me come here, and I'll give him a quick cryo pod. And you run on in here. A little slow because I got my flippies on. Throw that bad boy back out. These guys aggroed onto me quick, so I actually have to fight them through my timer. Very fun. Alright, now the damage can start. There we go. Come on in here. Just be careful of the leeches, guys. They will mess your junk up. Alright, let me come here. Just watch out for those leeches. So, actually, right back there leads back to the room that we were just in, so I'm not going to bother going that way. And there's also an Arthro there, so I'm going to save up on health for a little bit. It looks like I didn't attack any of the Magnura, which is mainly what we want, so keep in mind that's what we're looking for, to bring all the buggies over. They should start heading over now. Here they come. And we get that beautiful wall of yellow. Sometimes you just have to keep backing up and hitting. Let me get that. And now, this room's about cleared except this last one that does not want to die. Come on. There's always the one. There we go. We got him. Make sure to take the leeches off so they don't keep messing you up. Boom. Okay. And we do have the stam drain, so just keep that in mind. Luckily, I pumped a lot of... It's another leech! These gosh darn leeches, dude! They will chase you from the ends of the earth. Be careful. Alright, am I clear? Can I take the leeches off? Thank you. Alrighty. So now, right in here, move to the left. There's two options on where to go. Oh, looks like I'm getting more leeches on me. So if you just hit these bad boys right here, bring on the bug swarm. Once again, I ran this with 4 times, and it got me from level 86, I believe, all the way to 99. So especially, and that was without the 4 times. So if you get the 4 times, you will be chilling. And I will show you where those are later. Let me come over here. Just run on through. And so this is actually a main room right here. Oh, somebody's in here running it? Very possibly. Maybe somebody died and got clapped in here. PvP, baby. Let me ignore those for now. So you just clear out this room. It's basically cut, copy, and repeat of what we had just done. So pretty simple. Just clear out this room. Looks like it's already clear because somebody's been in here. Maybe they got killed and clapped. I do not know the fate of other players because they did not watch this guide. And if you come up right to this hole, you actually don't need to go all the way far in. Everything will just come to you as long as you attack. I wasn't watching my stam very well, which I should have been doing. Make sure I'm attacking everything. Come on. It looks like I got myself stuck. If you can clear these rooms portion by portion, it definitely makes your life a lot easier. And we are chilling at 800 health. Let's go. Let me back on out of here. Oh, these are the guys that were attacking earlier. Come on. Stop being bullies. Like I said, I wasn't very good about watching my stam, so just make sure you are better than me. And keep in mind, this is a prim saddle too. So I started at 4k health. Right now, I'm currently at like 700, something like that. Super bloody. And that's only because I'm really not taking my time with this. But that's kind of so I can show you that there's really nothing to fear about being in this cave. It is completely fine. Let me check my scuba. I'm doing just fine in that category. So I'm put a level right there. That's so funny that other people were running in here. That's probably why those turrets were on the outside of the cave. Alrighty. Now, to finish off the run, you just come right over here. And you clear this portion out. Usually there's a spider that just sits right here, but I don't see him. Homie does not want to cooperate. And that will actually bring you back to the first part of the cave. But I can get no headspace. There we go. Let me reload the glicky. Oh, no, this is actually the artifact right here. So boom, get yourself a nice little artifact while you're down here if you need it. So right here is the artifact hole. And then if you continue down to the right, where I was showing you, just down over here is how you wrap back around. Oh goodness. Oh, it's one of these things. Out of ammo. I'm forced to fight. Keep in mind, these guys really do hurt if you don't shoot them. So you're going to see my health go down a lot here. So now I'm down to 500. So that just took away 300 health. But to be fair, I didn't have the bug buff on, so. Now you might get a little more Magnaris here. Usually there's not many. Come on. Cooperate. Sometimes there'll be some spiders in here, so keep that in mind whenever you go here. So this was the hole I was talking about earlier. This actually takes you back to where we started in this room. And that's basically how you run Swamp. I'm going to show you guys how to do the 4 times. I'll show you how to get back out of the cave from right here. I've never done this in flippers, so this is going to be fun. I am slowed, so we'll see how easy it is for me to leave here with flippers. This is the first room that we cleared right here. Always want to make sure that you bring 2 scuba tanks. I know that I've only used this one so far, but you're definitely going to want to take your time more than I did. Then you just run through the water right here. And then up to the left, this is where we started. That's where we cryopotted first. Well, second, actually. Here's where we cryopotted first.